I'm here with Tina from Tina Gray Therapy, and first of all, congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Could you give us a brief overview of what the business is all about?
Okay, so I am a hypnotherapist and I work with the subconscious mind. So basically, it's about changing limiting beliefs. So my average client would come in with a presenting issue, could be weight, could be anxiety, could be stress, lack of confidence, whatever it is. What I help them do is understand where it came from and help them rewire themselves. So a good way to explain it is we upgrade our phones, we upgrade our wardrobe, we upgrade our car, but what we don't do is we upgrade our minds and our belief system. So it's a really good way to get unhacked by changing beliefs and just giving you a bit of an upgrade.
And what are the sort of common problems or issues that people have that come to you? Because you've been doing this for a number of years now, haven't you?
It can range from anything. I see lots of people in the corporate world that have overwhelm, anxiety and stress, lack of confidence. But also my niche is women, and that is because I went to see a therapist many years ago because I battled with weight for years, my whole life. It felt like an eternity. So for me, it was the only thing that worked. So being able to access subconscious beliefs around my body image, self-image, my weight, and change patterns of behaviour by basically really looking at the beliefs I formed when I was younger around food and body image. So that's what I niche in because it changed my life. I dropped 3 stone. I divorced my husband at that time, and I changed my career from corporate to being a therapist, and I haven't looked back. So that's what I predominantly working with women, change their body image.
And when you're doing that, how important is it that you're able to make a sort of personal connection with the client? Because they have to sort of let you in, don't they, in a sense?
They have to trust, they have to believe, they have to want it. It's not abracadabra slim, it's not abracadabra stress-free. Yeah. It doesn't work like that. You know, it's not a quick fix, it's a choice. So people think that hypnotherapy is woo-woo, that, you know, it's a bit more, you know, that sort of, what's that program that you used to go, look in my eyes, and sleep. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Little Britain. Yeah. We can't do that anymore, but it's not like that. It's not stage hypnosis. It really is. It's a state where it's a heightened state of awareness. So you're aware of everything that happens, but what happens in this state is that you go back to a memory, and it will just pop up as if like from anywhere. Sometimes it's stuff you remember, sometimes it's stuff that you don't. But it's not necessarily the memory; it's the beliefs that you attach to it, and that's what, you know, how amazing this is. It's very instant. You can go directly to a memory, connect the belief that you formed from that memory, and then once you understand it, it's a bit like Father Christmas and the Tooth Fairy. Once you understand it, then you can change it.
Okay. And another side of your business, alongside working one-to-one with people, is training other therapists as well, which you've also been doing for a long time. And how different is that in terms, because sometimes you've got to sort of unlock their confidence as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've probably trained over the years. I mean, I did fast track. I think once you're on the right path, things just sort of fall into place. I've trained about 16,000 therapists over the years, past 8 years. And what I've noticed in that journey is that a lot of therapists mostly are dealing with their own stuff. You know, people go into therapy because they've had therapy a lot of the time, not all the time. You can't generalize, but and then obviously they get to all the accreditations, they get to a certain point, and then sometimes all those fears start to come back up again, like, you know, am I good enough? They start comparing themselves to others. Do they need to have more qualifications? So now I'm not training as much in that area, but what I am doing is catching all of the therapists that aren't practicing and actually helping them with their confidence and getting them to be their own brand rather than actually getting a different accreditation to make sure that they can follow somebody else's method.
I see. Yeah. Okay. And in terms of yourself, you're venturing forward, aren't you, in the next 12 months and introducing something new? Is that right?
I am. There's lots of different things. I'm always into creating new things. So I have trained as a Napoleon Hill Institute coach. I don't know if you've ever heard of the book Think and Grow Rich. So I have qualified in that area. But also I'm joining forces with somebody and we're creating a program for women, which women that are just in their 40s to 60s, to help them with their body image, with their weight, which is not always about what you weigh, it's about how you feel, and it's working on the inside and the outside. That's what I'm giving away.
And in terms of that weight aspect, do you mean in terms of how you feel within yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about just about, I mean, I see models, like, you know, and it's not, they have body dysmorphia and it's, they look amazing. They walk in and I'm like, wow, really? You're here for weight? Because it's how they feel. So it's not about just dropping weight. It's about changing you from within. It's not about just being thin.
Well, congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much for speaking to us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.